on YouTube just at the River Thames in Reading. So I'm running a little, a medium-sized run, hopefully, which is from Reading to Henley. The reason I'm doing that is to fill in gaps in a bit of river that I've not run. I ran London to Henley a couple of years ago. Let me just show you the lock, actually, quite pretty, before I get distracted. So London to Henley, which is 100k, a couple of years ago, raising money for the campaign against living miserably, which is a charity that prevents suicide in men, or raising awareness of suicide as well. And yeah, I have done the stretch Reading to Oxford since then, and the stretch that I haven't done is Reading to Henley, so that's where we're going now. And I didn't actually think that I could do YouTube lives, but maybe I can. So I'm gonna see if I can do a couple of little vlogs as I go, like I've done in the past. I will try some on Instagram as well. I keep forgetting about Instagram. Obviously lots of people use Instagram. Not really going to do TikTok, although I have got TikTok. We will see. There we go. So this is just sort of, that's the wee hour in the lock in Reading, just coming through. So I've been to this point before. I remember going swimming in this bit. Let me just show you again. It's quite a nice bay there. But from this point on, it's new for me, uncharted territory. So obviously that's exciting. That's why we do it. Really running in these different places. That's quite a cool little monument. A little statue. Yeah. So I'm also not sure if portrait or landscape is better for YouTube lives. Like I said, I've not really done YouTube live because I didn't think it's on a phone, because I didn't think it was actually possible for me to do it. But maybe my account's changed since then. So obviously helps me a lot because I don't have to do editing afterwards. But so Band of Brothers is the charity that I'm raising a bit of awareness for today. So Band of Brothers help men, and specifically young men, or mentoring them who are at risk of going into the criminal justice system. But generally all of these sort of runs I've done in support of men's mental health. So not just suicide prevention, but also depression and all of the other things that go with it. So I believe the path pretty much follows the river course. This is quite a nice path. And I've not massively trained for this, so it's going to be a bit of a shock to my system. But yeah, I'm sure I'll be fine. I'm not in a rush. So there's a bus service which goes to Reading that's been stopping outside my house pretty much for a year or so now, but they're changing it so it doesn't stop there. It still stops in Oxford, so not too far away, but this seemed like a really good opportunity when I can kind of get a bus from pretty much my doorstep to the start location. I will have to get a double bus back via Wallingford, but here we go. We are now on the Thames path, just coming out of Reading. Yeah, it looks like there's a few people watching. Do say hi if you want to. I think, hopefully see who's watching. That's what used to happen if I take my glasses off. Hi Bob, hi Charlotte. Can I do a backflip? Well, I can, but I don't know if it's the best thing to do at the beginning. Maybe I'll do it at the end. If you keep watching. So Reading in any questions, and also about the charity, so about this, but yeah, so like I say, I ran for the campaign against living miserably, who I think are a great charity, but that fundraising is actually over for me. Obviously there's so many good charities that are in need of support, so this isn't really a fundraising event as such, but do look up a Band of Brothers if you feel it's inspired you to. That's quite a nice nature space. Well, thanks for commenting. It's clearly works, this YouTube live. Can I do retouch on? Not sure what retouch off. Ooh. Not sure what that means. And yeah, I mean, actually, these boats and the boat houses on the riverbank, you've got quite a lot of this in the Oxford Canal, but people kind of claim their little bit of bank at the side, which is quite fun and quite cool. Ricky the car spotter, not Lola. Mr. Hello. Mr. Bald, any flashlights for sale? Where's okay, I don't know. I don't know who's saying what now. Mr. Bald, yeah. But I have my sun hat and I have sun cream on, so that's going to help me. Whoop. Yeah, so little bits. That is a odd sign if I've ever saw it. Yeah. Wonder if they get that a lot. People looking at the Tesco sign. It's like, that is not Tesco. Okay, well, I might start another one in a bit, but I want to see if I can do Instagram, because I do forget about Instagram, and good to see that this works just about. See you soon. How do I stop it? That's the next question. Okay, maybe that one.